69.5 feet. On August 27th, 1859, that was where the drill stopped beside Oil Creek.
Stopped? Without anyone seeing oil?
Right. The crew pulled the tools and left. On Sunday, William Smith looked down the pipe and saw oil near the top. So August 27th marks the depth. August 28th marks the observation.
That one quiet night changes the whole shape of the story. But oil did not suddenly appear on Earth in 1859. The ground had been making it for millions of years, and humans found it oozing to the surface long before. 1859 was just when Drake's drilled well made commercial extraction practical. So it's the start of the industry, not the substance.
No. Petroleum seeped naturally, and people had gathered it for generations. The narrower claim matters.
The first successful American well drilled on purpose for commercial oil was the Drake well in Pennsylvania in 1859.
That is the defensible claim, and it shifts attention from discovery to method. The famous black liquid came last. First came months of collapsing ground, water, delay, and doubt.
What kept the hole open long enough to drill? Loose soil and water. That's like inviting a collapse. The bore just has nowhere to anchor. You can almost picture it slipping in slush. Makes me wonder if shoring up the sides or dewatering is feasible. Or maybe a casing to keep the hole open. There's definitely a mechanical fix somewhere in that mess.
Drake drove iron pipe down to bedrock. Inside that protected shaft, Smith's drill could keep working.
The oil is famous. The pulp is why they reached it.
And the method was borrowed from salt well practice. This was adaptation, not magic. Drake organized the attempt and kept it alive when backers lost patience.
Smith supplied drilling skill. Investors supplied capital. Workers, barrels, wagons, and refineries would make the result travel. Those things tend to replicate when they work, don't they?
The first well was modest. Its power was proof. Intentional drilling could bring petroleum up in saleable quantity. Once that proof traveled, Oil Creek Valley changed at astonishing speed.
Farms became leases. Trees gave way to derricks. New settlements crowded the creek.
Contemporary accounts compared the excitement with the California gold rush, and sometimes called the valley even wilder.
A gold rush where the treasure also coated your boots.
And the creek, the roads, almost everything around them. Boomtown streets became mud, transport jammed, fires spread easily, and fortunes changed hands fast.
Success should have made oil expensive. Instead, more wells crushed the early price. So to see if the market is reversing, that's what we'll test. Do we get fewer wells, or higher prices, or both?
Exactly the reversal that proved this was becoming an industry, not a single lucky hole.
Cheap supply widened the market. Kerosene lighting mattered first. Later came engines, transport, chemicals, and plastics. Not all at once, and not because Drake planned each outcome.
That restraint is important. A technology can open a path whose far end nobody at the starting point can see.
Then what makes this well modern? The oil or the repeatability?
The repeatability. Drill deliberately, manage the bore, lift the crude, sell it, and try again nearby. That loop turns a substance into a system.
And a system scales consequences along with benefits.
Petroleum brought brighter lamps, lubrication, mobility, medicines, and useful materials.
It also brought spills, smoke, dangerous work, political power, and carbon that accumulates in the atmosphere. That is a lot of history resting on a shallow number.
The site we can visit today helps, and it can mislead if we look too quickly.
Because the wooden derrick is not the 1859 original?
Correct. The original burned that October. The museum structure is a reconstruction, valuable because its machinery makes the method visible. The closest historic photographs show the place after the first strike, not a camera freezing the discovery itself.
So every picture needs a date, even when the story feels timeless. What survives best is the sequence. A failed bore, iron pipe, 69.5 feet, then oil waiting on Sunday. It's like tracing the steps of a patient process, each stage dependent on the last, until that moment when oil quietly makes its appearance.
And after Sunday, a valley rushing to copy what had worked. Drake did not invent petroleum drilling or industry by himself. His well made a commercial proposition believable.
Proof, small enough to measure. Consequences, too large to contain.
That is where we'll leave the derrick for today and keep following the systems it set in motion.